Big B on the track.
Yo, fellas, what's going on? This is your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre, and I'm coming at you guys yet again with another one, man. Today we're gonna talk about stop caring, and when you stop caring, results gonna come, right? When you stop caring, they gonna chase you, and I'm also gonna teach you how to stop caring. So stay tuned. It's gonna be some real good game. But first, before I get into the game, I need you guys to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player shit fresh off the press. Y'all know my slogan: playerism is the antidote to feminism. Look no further. Captain Saber Bro is here to save the day. Also, real quick before I get into the game, guys, go get both of my courses: How to Attract Women and How to Make a Woman Fall in Love and Obsess Over You, and also join my private Facebook community. Also, book me for coaching. I can change your life. I can promise you that. On my website, kingdreism.com, or on Instagram, or send me an email and I'll get you right. Trust me. So book me. You need me, and I can change your life. The guys that I've did coaching with have stepped their game up tremendously, and they out here winning. So you need that in your life. Holla at your boy. Now, you guys got to stop caring about these women so much, right? A major problem, right? One of the main things why you're not really getting cooperation and why women treating you the way that you are and women being standoffish, and it's because you care too much, right? And as the saying goes, when you stop caring, they start chasing. When you stop caring, results come. That's just the way it works, right? And a lot of you guys, to help you guys, drill this in your head, I'm going to let you understand why this happens, right? Because with a good, thorough understanding, you'll be able to, soak the game up, and then it'll make sense to you, and you can implement it a little bit easier. So here we go. Now, with men, when we deal with women, we pretty much want submission, right? We want a woman to submit her body and her mind to us, right? We want submission. That's our end goal for the most part with women. A woman's end goal is a woman wants your soul, and a woman wants your emotions. So what happens is when you are invested emotionally and you invested with your energy and shit like that, you care. When you stop caring, she loses this. This is why she chases you. She wants that back. That's a huge hit of validation, serotonin and dopamine when you care about her, when she has your emotions. You know what I'm saying? So when she has access to this, she tends to let up. She's not as submissive and she don't care as much. When she loses access to this, this is when you see her chase and be submissive and all of this shit. You see what I'm saying? Just like when you lose access to the pussy and shit like that, and she started being difficult and shit, you start chasing. So when a woman loses access, when you stop caring, she loses access to your emotions and your soul. Therefore, she chases you more. She's more submissive. She is wetter when you fuck her. She sucks harder. She cooks more. She's softer. She's more feminine because she needs that back. You see what I'm saying? That completed her. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from with this? Now that you understand that, let me teach you how to stop caring. Let's get into it. Real quick, before I get into it, let me tell you guys a little story real quick, right? This happened to me when I was about 20. I was dating this girl, you know what I'm saying? I had this girl, a good girl, right? And it was like my girlfriend at the time. And she caught me. She ended up popping up to my crib and she caught me with another chick. So naturally she spazzed out, and I'm frantically trying to make this shit right? So I'm calling her. Now I care, right? Because I'm calling. She's ignoring me. I'm going to payphones. This was back when we had to use payphones and shit like that. We had cell phones, but she knew my number and shit, right? So she was ignoring me because she was mad and all this shit. And I'm trying because I care, right? So I eventually, I go to the payphone. I'm calling her from the payphone. She's not answering. So I call her from one of my boys' phone and she picks up, and I told her like, look, I'm not gonna call you no fucking more. You know what? You can have that shit. Fuck you. I'm done. I ain't finna be chasing you all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be, I don't know who the fuck you think I am, but I ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? Bye. And I hung up on her. 30 minutes later, she started blowing me up. So I wasn't answering the phone for her, and she popped up at my house, and everything was good after that. You see what I'm saying? I stopped caring. When I realized right then and there. Now, I've always had this thing to where I was nonchalant with my women. I've been like that my whole life. But I realized right then and there when I was 20 years old, dealing with this girl in this particular situation, that when you withdraw, when you care so much, they gonna stop caring. You see what I'm saying? And when you don't care, they gonna care and they gonna chase. Even though I had got caught up with the girl and she thought that I was fucking the girl, even though I had got caught up, but me being that I took my emotions out of the situation and let her know, like, I'm done chasing you, I'm done with that shit. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It changed everything around immediately, just like that. And I was quote unquote in the wrong. You get what I'm saying? But I understood that right then and there. It clicked in my head right then and there. Now, I was taught to be this way, you know, from the game that I was getting when I was young and in school. I was taught that you be this way. You know what I'm saying? So I always moved in that manner. But at that moment, at 20 years old, it clicked. Something clicked when that happened to me. And voila. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me get back into it. And let me teach you how not to care so much. Now, the first thing you can do to not care so much is you have to put yourself first. Put your emotions first. Put yourself first. You be the first person in your life. When you do this, you won't sacrifice yourself for a woman's emotions to make a woman feel good. You won't compromise, your heart and your energy. You won't compromise that when you love yourself first, when you are the first person, when you are the first priority. So you have to make the conscious decision to put yourself first, and you have to practice putting yourself first in every way. You have to do this every day, day in and day out. But you have to sit down and make the decision. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm going to put myself first. And once you start doing that, you'll stop caring about other people so much. You see what I'm saying? And not to be an emotionless human being, but you'll come first. You won't sacrifice your feelings and sacrifice your energy at the expense of somebody else. A woman won't be able to come between you and your happiness when you putting yourself first. You see what I'm saying? Once you do this, it'll be easier for you to stop caring because you gonna come first over, instead of losing yourself at the expense of some bitch. You understand? So put yourself first. That's number one. Number two, you guys have to understand why you care so much and you are attached in the first place. And let me explain to you why. What's happening is there's an explosion in your body, a dopamine explosion, serotonin explosion. What's the other one? Oxytocin explosion when you're around this woman. So it makes you feel good. It's subtle. It's not like drinking alcohol and you notice how, the effects. It's not like that. It's subtle, but it makes your body feel good and you become addicted to it. You get this feeling around this woman, and what happens is you associate this feeling with this woman instead of understanding that this is just your body's reaction to feeling good, something making you feel good. Once you understand this, it'll be easier for you to detach. You have to understand that not only can she make you feel like that, any other bitch can make you feel like that. You see what I'm saying? A cigarette can make you feel like that. Your purpose can make you feel like that. Playing basketball can make you feel like that. Playing video games can give you the exact same feeling. Once you understand that, it'll be a lot easier to stop caring. So understand that this is your body. It's not her. She's just the vehicle, but it's not her that's making you feel like that. You see what I'm saying? Anybody make you feel like that. This is your body making you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? But you associate it with her, and you can't do that. You can't associate this with one particular person. And because you become instead of becoming addicted to a feeling, you become addicted to the person. You dig what I'm saying? So you can't do that. That's number two. Now number three, this kind of ties into the last one. You gotta find you something else to do, right? Instead of the person, find you something else to do. Go play video games. Video, that's not really productive, but go be productive. Go play basketball. Go, find your purpose, find your mission. You have to find something to do. Replace that care, you caring about her so much, and transfer that care to something else. You see what I'm saying? Instead of caring about a woman so much, care about your purpose. And even if you have to, start caring about somebody else. Go deal with somebody else or something. But that's how you not care so much. You have to stop caring about them and start care about somebody else. I know that sounds simple and crazy, but that's what you have to do. Transfer the care into something else. Your purpose, basketball, a hobby, or another bitch. You see what I'm saying? Or your friends, or your kids if you have them, or something. Video games, something. But that's what you have to do. And then put all those three together and you'll detach. It'll be hard for you to care. You know what I'm saying? Well, it'll be easier for you to turn it off. You see what I'm saying? You'll be able to shut it off like a light switch. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll have the power. Then you'll be a cold player such as myself. That ends that, guys. That's how to stop caring so much. That's why, women chase you when you stop caring. So if you like the video, if you're feeling the video, you're feeling the game, leave me a comment down below. Also like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player shit fresh off the press. Y'all know my slogan already. Playerism is the antidote to feminism. Guys, go get both of my courses, Attraction 101 and How to Make a Woman Fall in Love with You. Join my private Facebook community. I'm going to leave the link in the description for that, and hit me up for one-on-one coaching, and I will change your life, I promise you. But anyway, guys, it's your boy King Dre. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gone.